It's Tuesday, January 8th, and this is Cole from drivecheckpodcast Vanguard podcast. And I'm here today with game 2 of Nectar VS Dark Irregulars. And I was debating on playing a different clan matchup, and then I thought that I didn't really give Nectar that great of a showcase, or Dark Irregulars that great of a showcase, even though they did the whole No Life King and blah blah blah. I think I can do a better game, hopefully. So let's go from there. We got Nectar here, and Dark Irregulars over there, and I found my beautiful Shaharat playmat that I really liked from Absolute Judgment, and I've got that, busted that out. So, all right, let's go. Everything's been shuffled. We're gonna roll a die to see who goes first, though. So Nectar will be evens, Dark Irregulars will be odds again. Why does it always roll off camera? That's a 3, though. So Dark Irregulars are going first. Alright, so start with Drain the Thruster, No Life King Death Anchor, March Rabbit of Nightmare Land, ×2, ×3. I promise that was actually shuffled. So it goes without saying that we're going to put these 3 back, because I'd rather have them in the deck than in my hand. So we'll put the 3 back, and we'll keep the 1, and then the No Life King. So that's a draw trigger, not great. A grade 2, so at least we can ride, and a critical trigger. This is not a great hand, but we'll see what we can do there. Alright, let's see what Nectar has. First, we have an Exploding Tomato, Fruits Basket Elf, Dandelion Musketeer America, whoops, perfect draw trigger, and a critical trigger. So we're going to put these 2 back, for sure. Those are definitely going back. I need a grade 2, and I'm debating on if I want to put back a grade 1 in order to get a grade 2. I'll keep my 2 graded ones, and we'll put back those 2 triggers, and we'll draw. Okay, there's another America, and a Cecilia. Alright, not great. I'm having the same trouble that I usually had when I was starting to play with Nectars. I could never get grade 2. Same thing's happening here. We've got plenty of chances to get a grade 2, so let's just hope that we can. So now let's shuffle the deck, and we'll be good to go. Alright, so Dark Irregulars are going to draw. Oops. Got a grade 2, another Werebear Verfolger. I had to read it to make sure I pronounced it correctly. Okay. So we're going to ride with the only thing that we can ride, Drain the Thruster. So draw a card because of perfect on right. And again, I would much rather written that. But that's okay. That's all we'll do. We are 6k as well. But that's okay, because taking damage early on is not a bad thing for Dark Irregulars. So, Nectar's turn. Alright, so we will stand and draw. Drew heal trigger, not great. Not great at all. So we'll ride Mirka then. We'll draw a card because of our starter. Grade 3 Cecilia. Ooh, man, we got 2 more chances. So now we'll use Mirka's ability. On place, we Soul Blast 1, call a plant token to same column as her. So, boop, plant token right there. Alright. Now we'll attack for 13 at the Vanguard. 13. We could guard that, but like I said, I don't mind taking damage earlier, especially because I'm a Protect clan. So yeah, we'll take that damage then. Drive checks. Drive check. A grade 2 Sylvia. Whew. That's good. That's also our ride target too, so that's excellent. Alright. Damage check. And for the damage, the critical trigger kind of pointless. Okay. Now it's Dark Irregulars' turn, so we stand and we drew another Prisoner Beast. That's okay. Alright, so we will ride a Werebear Verfolger. We'll play another Werebear Verfolger. Play a Prisoner Beast on place on the Vanguard or Vanguard circle. Soul Charge 1. That was a heal trigger. Great. Fantastic. And then I'll play another one, actually. Soul Charge 1. Orbital Seeker. Okay. So now how many do you have in soul? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 in soul. Alright, so we'll actually attack with the rear guard. And we'll do that to counterblast 1. Soul Charge 1. Soul Charge the Blue Dust. Ooh, hopefully we can actually show what that does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards in soul, so he gets plus 10. Plus 10. Also, Prisoner Beast, if I have 5 or more in soul, gets plus 2. It becomes a 10k booster. This one gets it as well. So this is 10, 20, 28 at the Vanguard. 28. That's a really big hit. Even if I guarded it with a heal trigger, I would still be even. So I'd have to throw down another card in order for that to not hit. And I don't think that's worth it right now, so we'll take that damage. Because we got Grade 1, Lily of the Valley Musketeer Rebecca. Okay, next attack then. Alright. We will attack for 18 with the drive check at your Vanguard. 18 with the drive check. It's essentially the same thing. If I put down a 20, that would make it a 1 trigger to pass. A 20k shield, a heal trigger. Could throw down another grade 1 and whatnot, but I want to keep what I have, so we'll just take that damage then. Alright, drive check. He grade 3 Demon Eater. Okay. So just 1 damage then. Alright, damage check. A Corolla Dragon. Okay. So power-ups are gone. Now it's my go. So we stand. And draw. Ooh, we drew another Sylvia. Perfect. So we'll actually ride Sylvia. And when I call her, when she's placed on Vanguard or Rearguard, I get to get a plant token. I kind of feel like rushing this game, seeing where that goes, where that gets us. So we'll put one right there. And because we're rushing, we'll do that and we'll get another one. We'll put it behind there. So then this is a 10k column and this is also a 10k column. That way I can still hit things. And I could play other cards, but I don't want to right now because it's just, we would be using up our resources and it would not be pointlessly using our resources. That's what we would be doing. Alright, so now we'll just move to attacks. So we will attack with 15 at the Vanguard. 15 at the Vanguard. From the Vanguard, I only have 2 things I can guard with. Not a lot, so we'll take that damage then. Alright, first, or only drive check, I guess. Draw trigger. Okay, so let's draw a card. And then I drew a grade 3 Cecilia, so I have 3 of my 4 Cecilias in my hand. Let's give it to the plant token, just because I find it ironic that a tiny little guy can hit for 20. Okay, so now next, or actually damage checks first. Let's do that. Alright, damage check. It's a heal trigger. I don't heal. However, I do give power 10k to the Vanguard. Alright, next attacks. Okay, so that trigger made it so that Sylvia has to attack that rear guard, which isn't a bad thing actually. The playing tokens can attack the rear. However, I'm playing against Dark Irregulars, and I don't really want to give them too much damage, but I did say I was rushing. Ooh, okay, we'll just do this then. 10 at the rear guard. 10 at the 8. Ooh, I don't have a ton of cards in my hand right now. I also don't have exactly what I need in order to do a lot. This is rather unfortunate. We'll have to guard him, then 5k Hysteric Shirley. And we're guarding him because I don't have a lot of great ways to add cards, or, you know, like gain cards, like draw cards, or add them to my soul. I do have no King Death Anchor, whose soul charges 1. And then I have Demon Eater, who I throw a bunch of all my guards into the soul. But other than that, she also can let me draw a card. So yeah, he's also a way of soul charging. Man, I don't know. I guess we'll go with that. Alright, next attack. So we'll attack with plant tokens, so that's 20k. 20k at the rear guard. Yeah, because I wanted to rush with this game, but I don't think that's really viable. Although they only have 3 cards in hand. Yeah, no, let's still rush them. Let's still try that. I know I keep switching my tactics up and whatnot, but I think rushing is still going to be better, so let's do that. Okay, so 20 at the 18 Vanguard. Alright, we can easily guard that with a 15k, or we can intercept. But I'd rather just take that damage, because it's single damage. So, we'll do that. We'll take that damage. Broccolocus, that's a good card to damage. Good card to damage. Okay, so, it's Dark Irregular's turn now. Stand. And we draw. We drew a perfect card. The March Out of Nightmare Land. Now we're going to decide, do we use Demon Eater, or do we No Life King Death Anchor? I think we'll No Life King Death Anchor just to get more cards into my soul and kind of keep Demon Eater. Oh, no, we'll run Demon Eater. We'll use her. So, she gives me a Protect gift. Let's do that right away. Okay. And we won't play anything else because we got to build up our hand again. So, we will attack with Werebear, Bearfolder, Beast Spy. So these are always going to be a plus 2k now. So, yeah, we'll use his ability, so we count him plus 1. Yeah. Soul Charge 1. Soul Charge to No Life King Death Anchor. That is fantastic. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards in soul. So that is plus 14. 14 plus 10 is 24. Plus 8 is 32. Yes, 32. 32 at the... Let's do 32 at the Vanguard. Alright, 32 at the Vanguard from a rear guard. It's a big number. I don't want to use up my Protect yet. I want to keep that for No Life King. Unfortunately, four of my 8 card, half of the cards in my hand are grade 3, so they're not great with protecting. And it's just the 1 damage, so I think we'll let that go. We'll just take that damage then. It's a heal trigger. I do not heal, however, I do get power. We'll give it there. Okay, next attack. Alright, so Demon Eater will attack. On attack, Counter Blast 1, Gobble up a rear guard. Right? Yeah. Draw a card until the turn on the battle gets plus 10k. So, whoop, and draw a card. Ooh, drew Roof Fan. That's perfect. That is perfect. That's what we want. Okay. So, now that is 22, 32 at the Vanguard. And the reason that we took up this 10k rear guard, because this one is still boosting. This one can still, he's still a threat. So let's keep him on the board. Sorry, there's construction going on outside. Unfortunately, we have to play through it. So that's 32 at the Vanguard. Yeah, at the Vanguard. Alright, 32 at the Vanguard. So I'm at 20 right now. So that's actually pretty easy to guard. So if we threw down this 20k, and we also threw down this Mirka, that makes it 40, 50. It was 32, I believe, so that's 2 to pass. Yeah, that's all we'll put down. So 2 to pass. I guess we'll just get rid of them. Alright, let's see what Dark Irregulars can drive check. A grade 1 Prisoner Beast and a critical trigger. That critical trigger is pretty useless right now, so I guess we'll give it everything to the Vanguard. Okay, so that power is gone. Didn't take any damage, and now it is Nectar's turn. Alright, so let's stand everybody. Draw. Drew a grade 2 Spiritual Tree Sage Irminsul. That's actually pretty solid. So I have 3 Cecilias. I could run them. I mean, I could ride them. Actually, I think I will. So yeah, we will ride Cecilia. We'll gain force. We'll put the force underneath Cecilia, underneath the Vanguard. And I'm doing that because I've got a couple of things that I can play that can give power to the rear guards. She doesn't have anything to give anything to her. So, such as, yeah, Exploding Tomato. Here, retire Sylvia. Alright, and we'll straight up use his ability first, so we will retire 2. Wait, do we want to do that? Yeah, we can do that. Retire 2 plant tokens. Draw a card. And he gets plus 10k. Alright, and then I'll actually play Fruits Basket Elf. So we'll Soul Blast 1. Retire her. Get 2 plant tokens, and I think I might have misplayed the last video. I didn't realize that she also gave those plant tokens 5k. But, oh, that was gone forever. 5k there. So yeah, they both get 5k as well. Then I'll play Spiritual Tree Sage Irminsul. And we will Counter Blast 1. Draw a card, because I have 2 or more, and then you and you get 5k. So I made a pretty big misplay there, and I just now realized it. I should have taken advantage of Cecilia's ability first, because then I could have called cards from my deck, and not only thinned it, but also saved cards from my hand. But I saw the combo that I could go with, that I could do with my hand, so I went for it. It saved me a counterblast, I guess, but my deck is nowhere thinner. I have used up cards to guard in my hand. I didn't have a ton to begin with. So I don't know if that was the best move. It probably wasn't, but that's what happened, so we're going to have to roll with it. Okay. So, plus she wouldn't have given power anyway. She would have just called 2 cards. So, I think what I did probably still worked. So we'll attack with her first then. So it's 33 at the Vanguard. 33 at the Vanguard. Okay, I'm going to do a perfect card here, and I will get rid of my protect gift for that. So the bunny goes in the soul due to Demon Eater's ability, and the attack is perfect guarded. So let's see what those drive checks are. Alright, drive checks. First check. An Earman Soul. So I could have played that one for free. And second check, a critical trigger. Okay. Let's give the let's give everything to Earman Soul. I guess, yeah. Everything to Earman Soul. Okay. So now we'll have, well, no, that's okay, I think. Exploding Tomato, boosted by this plant token, so it's 10, 20, 33 as well at the Vanguard. Ooh, 33 is a lot. We could guard that one. I'd rather take the 1 damage though, and then save my guard for that rear guard with the critical trigger. So we'll take that damage then. During the thruster. That kind of sucks. Okay. Next attack then. 10, 20, 30, 35 is a crit at the Vanguard. Okay, 35. So we'll guard that with a 15, another 15, that's plus 30. So that makes it 42. So that is a no hit, no pass, whatever. And, oh, it's Dark Irregular's turn now. Alright, so we stand everybody. I'm gonna draw. We drew another Demon Eater. So now we're gonna decide if we want to ride Noah King or Demon Eater again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right. Yeah, we can do Noah King right now. And I think we probably should. So we'll ride Noah King. Gain a protect gift marker. Alright, now we'll use his ability. So we soul charge 1. And then he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 times 2 is 26 plus 12. 26 plus 12 is 38. Yep. Sorry. So he gets 26 plus 26. So that's plus 2 and then plus 6 right there. That means 26. Okay. Then we'll play Ruthven up here. When placed, put up to 1 card from my damage zone into my drop zone or into my soul. So I'll take a Vrockalakis from my damage zone, put it into my soul. So when Vrockalakis is put into the soul, your Vanguard gets plus 10k as well. So we'll just make it 36. How about that? There we go. Okay. And then I put the top card face down, but if I put Vrockalakis into my soul, or if I put it into my soul, This card's confusing though. If you put from your damage zone, put the top card of your deck face down into your damage zone. If you put Broccolocus in your soul, that's what's first one. Okay, so it's two different clauses. So the first one is, if I took a card out of my damage zone, I had to put a card face down in my damage zone. If I put Broccolocus into my soul, no matter if it came from the drop zone or from my damage zone, I get to countercharge one. Oh, that is it. That's a Broccolocus there. Okay, cool. Perfect. And then I'll also play. Should I? No. Yes, no, we'll play Prisoner Beast. Oh my gosh, that's another Broccolocus. So whenever Broccolocus goes into the soul, it doesn't matter where, if it's put from hand, from damage zone, from drop zone, or Vanguard into the soul, Vanguard gets plus 10k. So that actually makes that 40. Which is pretty solid. Okay. Whew, that's a really big number. Alright. So actually you would get plus 2 as well. And yes, now we move to attacks. Alright. So that's 19 at the Vanguard. Oh shoot. I'm sorry. Exploding Tomato would have been gone. I would have called 2 rear guards, or 2 plant tokens to rear guards. So they would have been called. They wouldn't have done anything, because they would have been called after his attack. So this one had already attacked, that one had already, it couldn't boost again. So nothing changed it, but he had to go. So yeah, we'll guard that with a 10k. Fruits basket off. Okay, next attack. We'll attack with Werebear Fulgur, and you'll see why again. So we soul charge 1. That's a Ruthin. And then we'll countercharge the Broccolocus specifically, because it's more economical to countercharge the option, or counterblast the option you want to countercharge. So yeah, that will happen. Okay, so then he gets, Fulgur gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 times 2 is 36. I'm just going to remember that. 36 plus 8, 44. Yeah, 44 at the Vanguard. 44, that's a really big number. Oh man. I don't have a ton of cards to guard this with, unfortunately. I could do 15, 20, 30. That makes it 43. So that's still, I'm going to have to take the attack, unfortunately. I don't want to use up my perfect card yet, because I'm going to have to chance that one too. So let's put Airman Soul back, add the rest to my hand, and we'll just try and take that damage. Oh, damage check. Oh, could roll a dragon. Shucks. This is not good for us. Not good for us at all. Okay. Next attack. Alright. Noelad King Death Anchor will attack 4. And we're not going to boost it either, because there's no point right now. Plus, when we use his ability, we can call out another one, and we'll boost that one. So that is, shucks, 46, 58 total twin drive at the Vanguard. Dang it. I could perfect guard this one. That's the only way I'm going to be able to guard it. But I really, really need to be able to guard that second attack, because he's going to get a crit. So I think my only way of surviving is to hope that he doesn't get any triggers, and it's just the 1 damage, or I can at least heal 1, because we've only seen 2 heal triggers right now. So that's our bet. It's our best bet. Okay, drive checks. Alright, first check. Demon Eater. Second check. A Ruthven, so only 1 damage. Right, damage check. It's a critical trigger. That kind of helps, I guess. Not a ton, but whatever. I mean, I'll take it. So 10k there. Alright, end of that battle effects now. So, counterblast 1. We will gobble up 3 rear guards and a card from my hand. We'll get rid of a Demon Eater. Put that in as well. And then we will re-ride No Life King Death Anchor on top. Okay, and then his ability will pop off. So we soul charge 1. That's a draw trigger. That sucks. And then he gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So it's plus 42 by himself. And an extra crit as well. Here, 42 with a crit. That means a crit. Alright, and now we will attack with that. So it's technically 52 with that boost. Oh, shoot, that's right. I get a protect gift marker as well because I rerode. Okay. Let's see if they're going to guard it. Okay, I'm glad that I risked it there because now we can perfect guard and I will get rid of a Cecilia for that. Alright. So now, drive checks. Alright, first check. Draw trigger. Power to the Vanguard against a draw card. I drew a critical trigger. And a Prisoner Beast as well. Okay. So, that is my turn. I'm looking pretty good for next turn. I've got 3 perfect guards in my hand. And I have a way to abuse my Massive Soul next turn. So that's great. So I'm looking pretty swell. It's New Nectar's turn now. Oh man, that was rough. Okay. So we'll stand, everybody will ride, or stand, draw. Now we'll ride another one. And we will grab a protect gift marker. Not protect, sorry, a force gift marker. And we'll just put it right here. Okay, so let's not make the same mistake we did last time. So we'll use Cecilia's ability. So we counterblast 1. Let's get rid of this rear guard because she's got nothing to boost right now. And then I check the top 5. Because I'm on top of a grade 3, I get to call up to 3 units. Oh, we could do that. Could do that. Oof. Woof. Another misplay on my part. I'll explain it in just a second. So, Sylvia. She's the only one that I'll play. Actually, yeah, no. We'll just play Cecilia, or Sylvia. Front row gets plus 10 at that time. It's there. So what I should have done, because her ability is an act ability, you don't have to do it right away. Should have put Corolla Dragon down, because if I needed to, I could have called a bunch of different, units just to get the power up on Corolla Dragon. However, I do get to call another plant token because of her. And we will call on top of that Irminsul another Irminsul. And the reason that we do that, instead of just leaving him with that power up, is because he's going to get the same amount of power by himself. Plus I get to draw a card. So we'll do that. We counterblast 1. We draw a card. And him and unit in the same row get plus 10, or plus 5 each. 10 total plus 5 each. And we're going to keep the rest of the cards in our hands because we need them to guard with. Alright, so now we'll move to attacks. Ooh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Alright, so that's 1, 2, 3, 33, plus 5 is 38 at the Vanguard. Alright, 38. We will protect that, and we'll get rid of a, let's get rid of a critical trigger. Okay. So on that one, I don't really care about getting into my soul because I'm not on Demon Eater. And it's public knowledge that I have it, so you might as well try and use those up. That is my thought process. Okay, so drive checks now. First check, a draw trigger. So we'll draw a card. Drew Cecilia, my last Cecilia, so that's great. And we'll give the power to Airman Soul, actually, I think. Alright, second check. Ooh, shoot another draw trigger, perfect card. So we drew a heal trigger, and that kind of sucks, but that's fine. It's fine. Power goes there. So that was not the worst. 10. There we go. Okay. So then we'll attack with her. So it's 45 at the Vanguard. Okay, 45. Oof. It's just single damage too, and I really could use that counterblast to do stuff. But I do have Ruthven in my hand, and a Rockalock is there, so I can countercharge 2. Or only countercharge 1. No, I'd countercharge 2. No, because it puts it down face down. Yeah, no, I don't want to countercharge 1. But I only need the 1 counterblast, so yeah, we're gonna guard this one too. We'll protect, and then we'll get rid of Prisoner Beast because I don't really need any more cards in my soul. I'm pretty solid there. So right, that gets put back. Okay, slide attack to not hit. Right, this attack is 1, 2, 25, 35 at the Vanguard. 35. I kind of want to save this, my last couple cards. I could perfect guard it, but then I'd have 1 card left in my hand. So yeah, we'll save it. We'll just take that single damage then. It's a critical trigger. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. That's all that Neo Nectar can do now. And it's Dark Irregulars' turn. So we stand, and we draw. Got Doreen the Thruster. Perfect. Okay. So first off, let's call Doreen the Thruster. I think I want to put it there. Then we'll call Ruthven. We'll use Ruthven's ability to put Broccolocus into the soul. Give plus 10k to the Vanguard because of that. Put a damage face down, but because it was Broccolocus, I put a card, or countercharge 1. There you go. And that was a Gwyn the Ripper. Okay. That's 3. Okay, yep, we'll do this. We're going to put everything down. Oh, sorry. She got, what, plus 5? Yeah. She got plus 5. And you get plus 2, actually. So we're putting everything down because we're going to try and go for game here. And we know that they have at least 2 perfect cards in their hand. So her ability is, if her second part of her second ability is like in Soul Blast 10, and your opponent can't call Sentinels from their hand. Yeah, it would only be until end of battle. I was double checking that. Okay, so I wanted to put Doreen the Thruster behind Prisoner Beast, But if I did that, then I wouldn't have enough to use both No Life King Death Anchor and also Demon Eater, because No Life King makes me gobble up 3 units and Demon King will make me gobble up 1. So I have to have a total of 4 extra units on top of both Demon Eater and No Life King Death Anchor. Okay, so yeah, it's gonna be kind of underwhelming on power, but we're gonna try and whittle down on the opponent. So we'll attack with the rear guard, so that's 11, so 20 at the Vanguard. Alright, 20 at the Vanguard. So if we just put down a 10k, that would be enough, so we'll do that. Okay, next attack. So now, No Life King will attack. And we'll boost with this as well, because it's going to get gobbled up anyway. So that's 22, 32 at the Vanguard. We will guard with a perfect guard. We'll get rid of this grade 2. Alright, drive checks. Alright, first check is a draw trigger. We'll give the power over to Demon Eater, actually. Draw a card, drew another Demon Eater. Second check, a No Life King Death Anchor. That's perfect. Okay, so no damage for them. At the end of that battle, we will gobble up 3 rear guards. 1, 2, 3. And a card from my hand. I guess we'll just do the No Life King Death Anchor, and I'll write it immediately. So then I get a Protect gift marker. And also, I soul charge 1 as a draw trigger, and then he gets power. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 27 times 4 is, not times 4, times 2 is 54. 54, oh, I forgot to count last one. 54 at the Vanguard. Yeah, we'll attack right away. 54 at the Vanguard, plus a crit. It doesn't really matter. 54 plus 12, actually. That's 66? Yeah, 66 with the crit at the Vanguard. 66 with the crit. That's why I had that. Then we'll get rid of Fruits Basket. Actually, no, we'll get rid of Cecilia, because I don't need any more force gift markers, or I don't need anything else in my soul right now. So we'll do that. So perfect guard that one. Drive checks now. Alright, so first check, during the thruster. Second check, blue dust. Okay. Alright. Now we'll attack. Counterblast 1. Draw a card. Oh, this was I drew a Ghoulish Despoiler. This goes into the soul. And then now I Soul Blast 10 units. So I'm specifically looking for Rock Colossuses, because that is how I countercharge. Also, I guess it doesn't. Nothing else really matters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That should be 10. Just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. So last 10. I gain another 10k. And now you can't use perfect guards from your hand to guard this. Alright, let's see what you got. 32 at the Vanguard. 32. How about 33? Booyah! Okay. So, power's gone. And that's all that Dark Irregulars can do. So now we'll stand everybody. And then we'll draw. And then we will use Cecilia's ability first before we do anything else. I think, because I use Corolla Dragon. Yeah, we'll do that first. So we retire. Yeah, let's retire you. Check top 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we know for sure that we're going to play Irminsul. And then we'll play America, and then we'll play Trailing Rose, Maiden of Trailing Rose up there. Alright. So I played 3. You get plus 10. Or you plus 10, you plus 10, and you plus 10 actually. Okay. Now we'll do Mirka's ability first. So she gets plus 3k. That's basically it. And then Maiden of Trailing Rose will create 2 planet tokens. We'll just put them right back there. So that doesn't really matter. Or she gets 1 technically, so 1 will go right here. And then Irminsul, 1 placed. Kind of West 1, draw a card. Exploding Tomatoes. Interesting. And then he is plus 5 to himself. And plus 5 to the rear guard as well. Okay. So it's a lot of power-ups there. I could play more, but I don't see the point. I would just be wasting resources at that point. So now we'll move to attack. That is 33, 38 at the Vanguard. 38 at the Vanguard. So not looking great. Let's perfect guard that, and we'll get rid of, get rid of a Demon Eater for that perfect guard. Okay, drive checks. Alright, first check. Critical trigger. Oh, I'm running out of dice. Alright, so let's give everything to Irminsul. Second check, a heal trigger. Wow. We will heal. And we'll give the other power to Maiden of Trailing Rose. That's nuts. Okay, speaking of, Maiden of Trailing Rose will attack, boosted by Mirka. So that's 1, 2, 3, 43, 54 at the Vanguard. 54, that's a really big number. And I still wouldn't have anything or enough guard in my hand in order to guard that one. So I guess we will perfect guard that. We'll get rid of Ghoulish's Spoiler because he doesn't have any guard on him. Okay, so that attack doesn't go through. Next attack. Ooh. I probably should have just taken that single damage and perfect guard that last attack coming through. Because I didn't realize that one had a crit. And now I have the chance 2 heal triggers. Which actually might be possible. Because there's no heal trigger in my drop zone. I have one heal trigger in my soul. What do I have face down? 1 heal trigger in my soul as well, or damage zone as well. So I still have 2 heal triggers available to me in a very small deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 card deck. So it's possible. The likelihood of double healing is very low. Or is low. It's pretty low, yeah. So I should have just chanced it with the 1 critical, and now I'm probably sold myself with this next attack coming up. Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 35, 45 at the Vanguard. And I do not have enough to guard that, so we have to take that hit. Hopefully I can double heal. That's the only way that I'm getting out of this. So, ooh, that's a single heal. Doesn't matter what I heal right now. Okay, power to the Vanguard. Doesn't matter, but next. Oh, Werewolf Seer. Okay. Yeah. I definitely should have guarded that one better. Kind of curious when the next heal tree. Oh, it's at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, kind of figured. So yeah, I should have guarded, let this one go, because I would have healed that. And then that would have given me power here, and then I still could have used that perfect guard to guard that attack. And then I might have been in it. Might have been alive for the next turn. Still think Nectar would have gotten it, though, because their field is massive, and they also have a pretty big hand. Nectar wouldn't have had to call anything really next turn, and they still could have done stuff. So, yeah, that's, I guess, I mean, it was a good game. I thoroughly enjoyed playing both decks. Nectar just shows how valuable those free tokens are. So yeah, there's that. Excuse me, I need to eat. I'm getting hungry. If you guys liked these games, this is I think like the 4th that I've done now. If you like these, let me know. We can do more. I got other decks we can try too. I think I'm going to do Angel Feather next. Now, what Angel Feather goes up against is a whole other thing, but Angel Feather is next. And like I said before, the goal is to have these come out on Friday. And hopefully I will be able to do that again. But yeah, so also, I don't pimp this enough, but if you want to see these, if you want some of these Drive Check gift markers yourself, you just need to join our Patreon in the $5 a month tier, and I will ship 4 of each of these out: 4 Excel, 4 Protect, 4 Force. They will be shipped out to you. You'll just have to email our drivecheckpodcast@gmail.com, which I'll put a link in the descriptions as well, with your address, and I will ship those out to you. This is also a one-time purchase, so if you just become a patron for the 1 month and then cancel afterwards, I'll still send you the gift markers. Not a problem. Yeah, if you like what we're seeing here and you want to listen to us talk about the new Dark Irregulars coming out in the newest set in Japan, Vilest Leader, yeah. Listen to us on anywhere that you get your podcasts. So if it's like your third-party app on Android or iTunes, we'll be there. And I got some things to say about them because they're pretty sweet, and they'll definitely, I don't think they'll help this deck, but anyway, no, we're going to save my opinions for the podcast. Alright, we'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching.